My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be gray. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad, it's not so bad. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be gray. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad, it's not so bad.
Gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be gray. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad, it's not so bad.
Thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. I, Prince, Lord, I wanna thank you for this blessing. Give thanks to my family, they're the reason that I ain't been stressing. 'Cause it's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. Yo, look. It's a beautiful day and I mean it. And when the night time comes, I give him thanks before I'm sleeping. 'Cause it's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. Let me paint you a picture. Wake up, I step out of bed as I'm reading the holy scripture. I told my mama make her proud, I'm working hard, I'll make her richer. And I have no doubt in my mind like MJ, I follow the man in the mirror. When I'm in need of protection, he's my strength, he's my pillar. He puts food on my family's plate, so I'm thankful for the roof I have. And I'm thankful for my lunch and dinner. They used to hate on my team, now they wanna call me a winner. I've seen people change like seasons from autumn to the winter. Thank you for rain, thank you for pain. Beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. Lord, I wanna thank you for this blessing. Give thanks to my family, they're the reason that I ain't been stressing. 'Cause it's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day.
Other things that are coming in, like some of these interesting layers that we hopefully we think actually make her more interesting in terms of like when she chooses to heal and whatnot. So is she able to be that triage healer on the battlefield? We'll see.
All right. It'll be interesting to see how many Mercies end up putting themselves in even riskier positions to get the heals on those low health heroes to really kind of make the most out of the passive there. So
right now they've been talking about
I got
Mercy.
a couple of more supports, and then we're gonna wrap things up with the tank changes, and we've got some tanks changes, let me tell you. So looking at Moira, Coalescence, ultimate cost reduced 5%, should you know, be nice to see Coalescence pop off just a little bit more in games.
I feel like Cole is used a lot, bro.
Anything that anybody wants to know? No, okay, we can just move on there.
It's a small one there, yeah. Pretty small.
I feel like Cole's used a lot already. I don't know what he's talking about there, but that makes little to no sense.
All right, so
Cole's charged really fast.
Small change, but I think pretty meaningful actually, and could have a pretty reasonable impact on him. Orb of Destruction, increasing the ammo reserve on that from 20 to 25. I don't know.
Ammo?
Zen's been kind of like a little bit of a sleeper, like, and we don't see a ton of him like in like you know, high tier gameplay like Seagull was mentioning earlier.
Does this guy know the meaning of sleeper?
Is this gonna be kind of something that tips him a little bit more towards
sleeper is something that just
being viewed as more effective.
Bro, sleeper literally means like a character that's really good is not being played a lot. Zenyatta's not a sleeper. He's a dead character, bro.
You know, we want that to be where you challenge Zen can kill you, right? That's part of like what he does, right? He not only does he have the kick, but he also, you know, he has the right click and he can just get you. So
like, cool. Zen can get you, but bro, it's like he's the squishiest and most vulnerable character in the game.
But you know, Zen has been, you know, we've seen him like
no utility to keep himself alive.
Has affected like, you know, where he ends up in terms of a lot of the maps in particular. But we the way we think about Zen, he needs to be this glass cannon, this sort of, you know, has a lot of potential to dish out damage. We don't want to necessarily soften a lot of those things. We think he's a very interesting hero, but this is going to decrease some of those windows of opportunity that the enemy has to approach him, where he can't really fight back as much as he can.
He's always surprisingly good in a lot of maps and situations, but he's just really hard to play. And I actually appreciate that you guys don't want to make him like a more well-rounded, because it is very, very fun living on the Zen edge of just like, am I about to just get absolutely steamrolled, or am I about to two-tap somebody? But also, I think this change is super minor, but it's also just kind of nice quality of life to spamming right clicks at a choke, which is normally about half your Zen gameplay until you decide to go do something, right? It's like you're kind of chilling the back, you like put on your Discord, and then you're spamming right clicks for a little bit before they push up, and it's like you get another right click to spam and not have to reload, and the reload is really annoying on Zen, so it's just kind of nice. Like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. It'll be interesting to see how people react to Zenyatta if we ever have another Zen meta again soon, because of the very, very strong opinions in the community surrounding Discord Orb.
That is a good team champ.
Kind of Mercy
call your Discords,
I think, to some degree, for sure.
Yeah. So hard. He's not. Seagull's right. He's
Alec,
so hard
I just
to
have
play.
one request about Zen. Can you please make it so we can use his kick during his ult? During trance, can I just like run forward and kick in trance and boot people? That would be great.
Oh god!
That is
by the way,
stupid.
Viewers at home, I do not have that kind of power. These things do not happen. The community managers do not ask for things and they happen. I'm just going to make that point right now. So, in case that like coincidentally happens sometime down the road. All right. Going into the tank changes, D.Va. This is again kind of like the systemic
D.Va has
changes
to be one of the worst tanks
health
right now.
across the board. Mech base health reduced from 350 to 200. D.Va's you know, in the non-mech state, she doesn't have any change in health because, well, her health isn't that high in that state. So Doomfist,
they reduced D.Va's health
again. Base health reduced from 450 to 300, and then he'll get that 150 buff on top whenever he's in a roll queue mode.
So bad right now
Queen,
too.
Though, same thing, base health reduced from 425 to 300. However, we're giving Junker Queen actually a little bit of a health buff in this change. You know, we did recently, I believe mid-season, we had some buffs come across for Junker Queen. Like, what are we seeing there? And like, how are we feeling about like how she's performing these days and going into season 3?
This change in particular is because we didn't want any of the tanks to have less than 300 like total health pool. So she goes up to that. So in other modes, she at least has 300. But at the same time, she could have used a small buff. So
they are making tanks ass, bro.
She's been performing better. You know,
just sounds like
she did get the axe changes.
Like D.Va went to dog shit if that's what they're doing. If they're
overall win rate,
dropping D.Va down to 300 HP,
you know, we're still waiting to see what this tank meta becomes with a bunch of these.
Bro, 300 HP is like nothing. If that's what they meant by that, I don't know. D.Va's not good right now, anyways.
And this should just have a larger health pool here. More things to heal.
Very cool.
Which is stupid. It's like D.Va's already bad, so just nerf a bad character.
Days, which I love seeing that because, and I've actually been playing her quite a bit more when I'm queuing tank ranked. Yeah, like you said,
I would love to know what this dude's rank is.
A whole lot of fun, and I'm glad to see you're getting some more buffs.
Love to know what his rank is in comp.
Anything to add there, Seagull?
No, I mean, Junker Queen's always an interesting character to me because her survivability as a character is so tied to her shout, and so she's just a very much like a glass cannon without shout.
If they messed up what they said, that's different. But just a little bit of what it sounds like is they nerfed D.Va's full HP to 300, which
is like slightly less reliant on the
unless they give her more armor, that makes sense. But
it just felt like
it doesn't make sense really easy to blow in that aspect at all.
You just see one just immediately walk up to a choke and just fall over. Sometimes even before maybe they had their shout up and they just didn't push it in time. They just died. And that's just how it goes. They just went boop, they're gone.
Junker Queen has a very small window
I'm also
to
very,
push.
Very excited across the board to see all these
very small
nerfs to non-roll queue because it's some of those non-roll queue modes are some of the most fun you can have in Overwatch. An arcade mode, CTF, like specifically Mystery Hero stuff like that, and it's going to be a good time. I'm excited to actually just go there and have a good time when the Mystery Heroes team rolls 3 tank and 2 support. And maybe see what open queue ends up in. It's gonna be a good time.
Well, one more thing on
I can't believe Seagull came back too out of nowhere.
We do have to be careful at times with her too, because if she gets to, she can like easily cross that tipping point where she becomes unkillable. So it is something we like definitely are going to be, you know. I
want to see these Ramattra changes. I think I know what they are, but I want to see it.
It's something when we talk, when we think about shout, when we think about some of the regen, it's something that we will keep a really close eye on because that can wreak havoc across all the ranks if she just like isn't dying at a good enough frequency. You feel like you're shooting, you're unloading into her, and what's happening, right?
Yeah, I think we saw kind of like the results of that, like pre-launch, right? You know, when Queen was I think just very strong, right, in general, and yeah, like unkillable. So you're absolutely right. Like
she was regenning at the same rate she was being shot at, so she literally couldn't die.
Lines, our next change we're going to talk about is Orisa. So again, we've got the systemic change face health reduced from 275 to 125. However, we're also adding in a little bit of a nerf to her. Augmented fusion driver. We're actually reducing the fallout.
Okay, wait. This is where I'm confused. Maybe D.Va was the same for non-roll queue modes only. What does that mean, non-roll queue?
I don't know. Like Seagull, I know.
Do these people like care more? It sounds like these people care more. It sounds like these people care more about game modes. Like all these game modes and stuff, rather than the competitive scene, which is what keeps Overwatch alive.
Spear with the like increased fall off compared to, well, it's going to be nerfed, but the 25-meter fall off and mid long range spear meant that like if you speared someone, you shot them a little bit. If anyone else shot them, they were gone, right? As long as you hit them into a wall and stuff like that. And so it gave her a lot of kill potential at mid long range. That was kind of weird. You didn't really expect it from an Orisa. I expected it more from a Sigma than an Orisa, I guess, because, you know, a Sigma hits me with rock, or it's like Sigma actually has like a sweet spot, I guess. We get the idea. It'll be interesting to see where she ends up. Was this specifically, like, when it comes to Orisa, when you guys first changed Orisa, it was specifically around the time that you couldn't change Hog. Was it aimed primarily at Hog, and now that you guys have nerfed Hog, you're just kind of toning it back? Or like, what's the reasoning for you guys wanting to change her kill potential there?
It's a little bit of both. Whereas I think one thing going into Overwatch 2 is, you know, players certainly hadn't played this version of Orisa yet. So they were learning a lot. So I mean, at the same time when she became very good, we got to see what her like potential was, right? We got to see like players actually learn how to play her, what her effective range was.
But I think was going on a stupid tangent.
What her identity is and some of her design goals, we do want her to be a bit more close. We don't want her to be this hero that has as much of effective range as she did before, because you know you have really good tools to get in, and we want you to use those effectively and actually make those decisions where you're going in with, whether it be your E or your shift, you know, you're doing that, you're rotating through, cycling through all of her cooldowns. But we want her to have a more situational, I guess like situational.
Are they trying to like go more towards like, the mystery heroes route? Because that's what it seems like with a lot of these changes. Is they're moving them towards the fact if you pick like 3 tanks and mystery heroes, they're not all going to be like to the point where you can't kill them, which I mean, I'm not the devs. I don't know who plays what game modes most, but I feel like Comp would be up there.
Of her play style.
Alrighty. So, from one tank who's kind of being viewed as strong to another that I think is, in some circles, being viewed as strong. We were talking about Ramattra earlier. We do have some changes coming in for Ramattra.
Why do you say that then?
Again,
it's like this character is viewed as being very strong right now.
Reduced from 450 to 300. However, Annihilation, and we talked about this in the Season 2 retro blog that we put out, earlier this week, which will be last week when this podcast airs, or this video airs. But Annihilation, we're adjusting the ult. We are going to be damaging instead of it being like a never ending. Instead, damaging.
Okay, that's a good. I like
now slows the duration of the timer down instead of pausing it entirely, up to a maximum of 20 seconds. And then just kind of like, again, looking at like the frequency that with which Ramattra is popping Annihilation, we're increasing the ultimate cost there to 12%. Alec, I know we kind of went in a little bit on, how the buffs affected Ramattra, mid-season of season 2. The impact that it's had across all tiers of play. Any kind of observations or thoughts you want to share there?
It's definitely something like going into those buffs with the movement speed increase. We're like, oh man, Annihilation's gonna be super scary, isn't it? So, but one of the things we want to make sure, we want to make sure there's clarity in terms of what's happening there. It can be kind of hard to how does this end? And so this change doesn't necessarily increase that clarity. It's something that actually decreases. Okay, if I'm in range, but now there's a timer behind it too, right? But we do feel like this is necessary, especially dealing with the extreme cases where both, two Ramattras holding block in front of each other, and then that's happening. It's like, okay, what's actually this may not be peak Overwatch in terms of what we're looking for from a gameplay side of things.
Yeah, that was
but at the same
peak
time,
content farming.
Yeah. For a limited amount of time.
Yeah, here it is. This is what they're talking about right here. A minute and 20 seconds of this, bro. Yeah, no, he's still gonna be pretty good. It's like that's how annoying that is, though.
Right now, so
they just don't die.
Curb its effectiveness a little bit.
Yeah, Ramattra's an interesting one because I think when he first came out, we saw a lot of players, especially at high ranks, say that they felt like he was a little bit underwhelming, right? And definitely with the buff that we gave, the movement speed increase, we have seen a lot more chatter about Ramattra at high rank. Seagull, are you seeing more teams just build around him to really kind of maximize the ult? Second question, are you guys just doing it for content?
Generally, I don't know if people are necessarily really trying to build around Ramattra as much as it is they're looking for an excuse to play Ramattra because he is the new character that everyone really wants to play because he's so fun. And also, Annihilation is busted, and everyone kind of knows it, especially in overtime situations where it would just last forever.
Yeah.
But it's definitely.
I love how they have Seagull on here.
I think.
Because he's by far.
From what I've seen like practically every other game.
If Seagull was a developer, bro, the game would be perfect. He just knows what the community wants.
Niche that he covers better than anyone else a lot of the time. It's just he's got a really fun ultimate, and it's really fun to chase people down. And it's just very satisfying.
I know that whenever I'm in the ultimate form and just punching, I swear the first time I was on Ramattra and I figured out the punching pierces and stuff, I was just cackling with joy, just going, oh my gosh, this is so fun. So yeah, I'm right there with you. It is a ton of fun to chase people down with melees, especially.
This Andy dude literally just reminds me of off-brand Markiplier.
I think it would be a pretty healthy change overall, but I'm excited to talk about this next hero.
Oh, yeah. So this is a big one, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of folks are going to be happy because we know a lot of folks really love Reinhardt. He is one of the original heroes, and I think a lot of people really kind of identify with him and the fantasy they deliver.
I think they're buffing Ball, too.
again, with the systemic changes, base health reduced from 325 to 175, charge cooldown reduced from 8 to 7 seconds. So we're going to be seeing
we don't care about
Rein
this at all.
charging more frequently. By the way, to all you Rein players out there, please remember, you can cancel charge now. I've seen so many Reins go flying off into the abyss. It's hilarious. I'm just like, I just want to sit there and go like, you can
one-shot a DPS now. They made it so you can one-shot a DPS with Fire Strikes.
Reduced from 8 to 7 seconds.
Insane.
Fire Strike damage increased from 90 to 100.
That's a
really
big change.
Kind of like upping Rein's burst capability there. But on the other side
Fire
of that,
Strike's actually a big
we
change.
have reduced the direct hit damage down from 250 to 170.
Okay. That's
Knockdown
good.
duration has been buffed, increased from 2.5 to 2
That's
3/4
not good.
seconds.
Jeez.
And then overall, the ultimate cost has been increased, so we're going to be seeing that just a little bit less frequently. It's gone up by 7%. And then this is another one, Rocket Hammer. The knockback impulse has been reduced from 10 to 6. All right, this is a
Rocket
lot.
Hammer just as
down, Alec.
I think it's just as
these
changes,
changes, please.
Yeah, so overall, we're giving Reinhardt a lot more ways to finish. I think with Fire Strike in particular is one of the biggest buffs here. Just going to 100 damage, there's a lot of breakpoints involved. We very briefly talked about the Bed T synergy there earlier, but just 2 shots on a 200 health target now they're going to die, right? So
that's what I think also is the biggest change.
A lot better.
I agree.
It's gonna dish out more damage. The Rocket Hammer change, I think that one, people might look at it like, what does that do? Well, it's going to keep the enemy actually closer to you most of the time.
Yeah, that's a buff
if
for him.
someone's jumping in front of a Reinhardt, they can get hit pretty far away, and then Reinhardt has to chase them down again. Whereas if you're already in that range, you're going to be rewarded. You're not going to knock enemies out of your range.
I want to see what they did at Ball, bro.
You may not get that environmental kill that you might be looking for, but is targeted to be better overall in most situations. Earth Shatter, we want to take one shots out of the tank role. Roadhog was one of those changes. There's a change here as well to do that. We talked about earlier how it's an ultimate, but it's still just going to be very effective, right? We're buffing the duration there so your team can follow up a bit better. You can also follow up a bit better too after that. So overall, though,
the duration is iffy in my opinion.
He's going to be a lot better. We haven't seen that many Reinhardts. I think his popularity is a bit lower, than we've seen previously. But hopefully this can we'll see some uptick there. See what his true potential is in Overwatch 2.
I mean, Seagull, you're you regularly queue with one of the most well-known Rein mains in the game, right? What's your take here? What do you think the player, the kind of broader response is going to be? How do you think this is going to affect the meta?
I mean, it isn't changing his charge cooldown a nerf, because you'd have a higher chance of your Rein pushing the button and feeding. And so I think you guys just really got to think about this, okay?
It's almost like, where's he going with this,
man? They just don't think of all the angles. No, but really, it is really, really good. It's I'm a big fan of Earth Shatter being I'm a huge fan. It always felt kind of weird going from Overwatch 1 to 2. I guess just maybe not 1 to 2. I forget exactly when the stun duration was nerfed on Earth Shatter, and I always preferred the longer one, and I think it's a good in between. I don't think it's the full length it used to be. I forget the exact time.
Old Reinhardt Shatter was horrible, bro. If you got shattered, everybody's dead.
On the Rein, if a Rein hit a nice Earth Shatter, it didn't feel like they just popped off. They were just kind of like, yeah, maybe I get one person, hopefully. But this, I think, allows you to get in an extra swing, or at the very least, you can at least double Fire Strike somebody the moment they go down. You get a guaranteed 1, if not 2, if they're lined up. The most interesting one is definitely going to be the Rocket Hammer knockback, because it's very subtle, and it's not that common, but it is pretty often where a Rein is swinging at you and you jump with the swing to try and get away a little bit, and just removing that completely is going to be pretty nice.
That's
definitely
a big buff for Rein.
I'm going to be very interested to see the Fire Strike breakpoint changes.
People being in his swing range for longer is definitely a buff.
I usually have a good time in Overwatch. I just love playing with and against a Reinhardt. So.
Yeah. And yeah, it is interesting. I love hearing the theory crafting that, hey, with this buff to Fire Strike, maybe we'll see more BAPs, right, for that window of opportunity. so to speak. Sorry, that was a really bad dad joke there. Okay, so moving on to the next change. Going back to Roadhog.
Where's Ball?
Roadhog did just get quite a few significant adjustments. So for this change, we're doing a little bit of a quality of life improvement, I think, for him, giving him a little bit more power in his ult. Again, base health reduced from 700 to 550. That goes in line with all the other changes kind of across the board. Whole Hog, however, maximum duration increased from 6 to 8 seconds. At the same time, we are actually increasing the cost of his ultimate by 8% there. So shifting a little bit more of his power into his ult. Is this kind of a response
6 seconds
to
ult
the
is
adjustment
ass
of
cheeks, bro.
taking it out of the hook combo, or what do we say here, Alec?
So it's I mean, it's not necessarily we're looking at his ult and it's like that's where power needs to be. It's more of like I mean, we recognize that Hog does need some power, so it's good to have a change like this. But it's also a feels thing. You know, we gave you the ability now that you can use other moves during Whole Hog, but if you use Take a Breather, your ultimate's like almost over, right? So I think that's one of those things where like the ultimate can just feel, you can feel that you actually can use those abilities during it to feel good about your ult too. I think we do have to be a little careful here in terms of like just how much raw damage this is. You know,
Either
like with Karino, right? With Kitsune Rush or something like that, we have to be a little careful about like how much raw damage is this actually.
Hog pumps a lot of damage.
But
a lot.
I think Hog can use a little power. So this is where we're going with it.
It's unlimited ammo, and for 8 seconds, that's insane.
Vaizo in Kitsune Rush is a whole hog in a Kitsune Rush. It is just terrifying. How fast that thing fires off. Okay. Seagull, any thoughts here?
Definitely pretty spooked about 6 to 8 seconds, because a Whole Hog was already, I felt like, a very, very strong ultimate. And I did play a lot of Symmetra this season, so I ran into a lot of very, very funny situations where, like, if you drop a sim wall in front of a Whole Hog plus Kitsune Rush, the sim wall won't even fully form; it'll just disappear. Because it gets deleted that fast. It's also because sim wall builds up over time, I think, from 0 to 5,000 HP. So in the first second, when it's at like 2 to 2.5, it's just gone. So it's going to be very interesting to see some of the interactions between this, especially in places like overtime and stuff like that. I'm never a big fan of that ult has been so powerful in Overwatch's history since I think, not history, but recently since they increased the knockback, I think you get like full knockback even across the map. And so there's a lot of very, very funny situations with it. And
you can hit somebody with a pellet from across the map and they'll fly back the same way.
Like Hog's and I know that Hog isn't very good. And I know that it's not very, and there's all these other things, but just the ability itself is so nuts. I look at it and I'm like, oh boy, here we go.
There's luckily a little bit of room right now for Hog, so yay.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of room. You got a lot of room. You're good.
Speaking of a lot of room, moving on to the next tank change, Sigma. This, for me, like, Sigma's a sleeper pick. I anytime I want to do big damage on tank, like I'm usually like, yep, Sigma, that'll work.
He's definitely a Moira main.
350 to 200. However,
Sig does a lot of spam,
flux,
or it doesn't do too much. Especially if this guy thinks damage is like the reason you should pick Sig.
Now, Alec, what's our take on this?
Overall, I mean, we've seen Sigma performing well.
Makes a lot of space with just his kit
in some cases, but also just not
just
as
give him a nerf
of a pick as of late, but has been doing quite well. I think maybe underrated a little bit, broadly at least.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't know. Is Sigma underrated right now, Seagull?
Not on my MMR, I think, because I see him all the time at top 500.
Yeah,
but I also think it's one of those things where it's like Sigma was really popular towards the end of Overwatch 1, and so as people went into Overwatch 2, a lot of those players were trying to just find excuses to not play Sigma for a while.
Sig can be boring as a tank, but he is amazing.
Often, but also he's just ridiculously good. So he's just the poke tank.
Exactly.
Very, very strong.
Right on.
Pokey, spammy tank.
All right. Another tank who's actually seen a little bit of an uptick in usage across all ranks, based on what we've seen, is Winston. Base health reduced from 350 to 200. Barrier projector, health reduced from 700 to 650. Is this going to help more people break that bubble? Or
50 HP is
intention,
not a lot
I think it's
of a change.
You can hit some of those breakpoints as it, at 700 and some of those higher ones where
With
players
the
just
battle
don't
pass.
shoot at it. We really want you to have that opportunity.
We're gonna run to the bathroom real quick while they keep going through the changes, but I'll be right back in
the
like
bubble here,
5 seconds.
And we weren't really seeing that as much as we like, and we don't think that decision was as interesting. So I think Glorian is actually going to make that decision a bit more interesting, and we'll see how it goes. Winston, it's a minor touch. Winston doing pretty good overall. So we'll see where he ends up, and with all the other buffs of some of the other tanks.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting to hear you guys talk about stuff like that because so many, and this has been true of this entire time, of the things you talk about are the feel or decision making around certain things, and so it's always funny to come into it from like the player min-max POV of being like, well, true, but Winston isn't even that good, so why are we even nerfing his bubble? But even though I know exactly what you're trying to do, which is being like, well, turns out that every time he drops his bubble, it basically never breaks. So we kind of want to tone it down, even though Winston isn't super crazy or anything, just because it's more fun. And so there's always the more, I see where you're trying to go, I guess, even though it's an interesting perspective. So.
Right on. And I just have one thing to say to like my fellow bronze and silver players.
Yeah, he's bronze.
Please break the bubble. Please. Please break the bubble. I'm begging you. All right. Moving on to another tank that I think drives a lot of discussion from those who were specialists for him. Wrecking Ball. Again, base health reduced from 600 to 300. Base shields, however, have been increased from 0 to 150. Pile Driver cooldown reduced from 10 to 8 seconds, so we're going to be seeing Pile Driver more frequently. And then, Seagull, you made kind of a mention towards this earlier. Minefield ultimate cost increased 9%, so we're going to see mines just a little bit less frequently. However, and this is a pretty big one right here, arming time reduced from 1.5 to 1 second. So,
that's
it feels like it's going to make that ult Pile Driver combo like just that much more potent and that much more powerful. We were talking about like kind of shifting some of the one-shot abilities off of tanks and and reducing that in places like with Reinhardt and Roadhog. What's this change meant to accomplish, and like what do we think the impact is going to be on it, Alec?
Yeah. So overall, we have a few changes here. I think. One in particular is where Wrecking Ball giving Wrecking Ball shields is a really big deal. Wrecking Ball won't have to necessarily go back to get healed or go back to get all the health packs as much, and can be more involved in a lot of fights, and overall just have more opportunity to engage. As you see with the Pile Driver buff there too, the cooldown getting reduced on that, so Wrecking Ball is going to be able to not have to wait for that.
Ball's
as much,
not going to be a bad
when it's
pick.
time to go back in, and it's going to be able to do that a bit more frequently. And the minefield, if you're successful and you land like that perfect one, you're just gonna be rewarded more for it. Usually you're getting those kills because you're bumping people back into the mines or something, but this is gonna make it a bit more effective when you actually land them on a group of people. So overall, I believe Wrecking Ball's gonna be pretty good. Wrecking Ball's one of those heroes we talk about a lot of times. Is like this. It can be pretty scary to buff Ball, right? and we think at least there's a few ways where Wrecking Ball's gonna feel more involved with your team here, and in terms of like re-engaging and having those engagements. It can actually survive a bit more on his own with that shield health, but hopefully that ends up as like re-engagement happening a lot more frequently. Your team sort of following up and things like that.
All right. Thank you very much for that explanation. I don't know, are we going to see more balls at GM Plus?
We're going to pause this for now. I started shaking. It may have been my camera that was shaking. I don't think I was shaking. I just didn't realize it. Maybe I was. Maybe I was having like a little fucking heart attack. That would suck. Not be fun. Cut those out. Nice, this map. Let's play some ROM. Matra. I don't know if I was shaking. I'll check that out later. That's weird. Uber. What a goon. Keep forcing people out here. Not good. Why is he in the open there? Like, I have util to get out. We gotta play out. Zen, what are you doing, boss? Out, Zen! So bad. What is happening? Oh, yeah. I was shaking my food up. Yeah. That's what it was. I was so confused. I'm like, what? What is happening? I shifted, bro. I don't care what anybody says. I shifted for show. That sucks. I can't believe I didn't shift out, bro. I feel like my shift on Ramattra is always what I'm complaining about. So I'm probably doing it too late. Or activating it too late. Kind of insane he got that swing off. He's got shatter. Just looking for it. Wait, she's up there? Give me up, app. Hello? Team?
No one can hide from my sight.
Our Baps got jump. Just didn't want to see me. I don't know what he used Immort on as well. So that sucks, but that Shatter Valk. What else did they use? I think it's Shatter Valk. They have Kitsune. Oh god, Kitsune. That is sus. Cleanse, which is big. Bro, what? Okay, that's fine. I like that. Okay, what are the ults now? Kiriko's just gonna TP out anyways, yeah? Oh, come here, Mercy. Nice. It's Kiriko. She never TP'd out. I hate when my little thing just gets stuck on stuff. Dude, Zen? Jeez. Why is Zen be playing so sauce? None of those hit. Good Discord. Good Discords. Hey, stay back, big guy. Nice. That sucks our Zen died, though. He got sniped.
Stand with me.
This ends now.
Oh. Welcome to the show. I'm Tracer now. And Sig. Bro. Where is Bab? We're up. We killed their tank. Move. It's like I hate when teammates just try to play behind a window. He definitely was playing behind that window. I already know he wasn't in my LOS because of the window. And they don't have a sniper either, so it's okay for our guy to jump up. It's just stupid. Nice immortality. We had it all the time. Yeah, that's a good use of my utility there. That was crazy. I'll touch here. I have shield in one. Oh, I'm on it. Oh, play a game of keep the ROM up. I can't push.
Ain't no way.
Nice. Nice. We're crazy. Ultra be lit.
Score 0-1.
Crazy.
Sides. Prepare to attack. Select
WSU. WSU. Are they cute? It was good shit, but weird question, Hanbei.
I will have Olympus at any cost.
What is WSU? Wisconsin? No, I don't think it's Wisconsin.
For the moment, we have a common purpose. Let's focus on that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got the gunk spam. I don't really care about it. Got my shield back in 8. Yeah, keep him out that room. Okay, watch this. This redirect. Ricochet shot. Yeah. Goes like that. Oh, jeez. Geometry. We win this brawl fight, so I'm gonna keep walking. Pour Sig out. Oh shit, I don't have my shield. I thought I had it up. Nice. Deny Raz. Keep taking the space. Yeah, this Mercy doesn't know what to do. She's stumbled. She's stumbling. Gotta be making pressure as much as possible. Just gonna heals BAP. Yeah, I just died there. I didn't realize that Bastion, I was so overextended already. There was no way I was getting out, so I just did. Window Sig. I almost called myself Sig. Window Romalt. Oh, he stays in. Just wasn't getting healed. We were staring at the Sig. If you keep staring at Sig, you will lose this game. You will lose this game. If we keep looking at Sig, we'll lose for sure. Nice, big. It's fine. That gives us space. Yo, Sojourn. When I come in for res, I'm gonna use my suck down. They won't res. They're down 1, so it's big. It's no shift on Bastion. I'll push after that. Big cleanse is gone. I'm walking with you, Zen. Sorry, I didn't think you were gonna get Mercy with that. I didn't. Yeah, we popped way too many ults.
I didn't think I was gonna get anyone, but I had to use it, so.
I'll try to just stall. They have Tracer to touch. Shit. That's not good. Was that just Sig ult, or did they use anything else? They used Sojourn ult before that, Kiriko ult. Bash. I think they have another Bastion ult. That rock actually hits. Okay, well, we traded. I think we got the better pick. I don't know. Kind of like our pick more. We're on the way right now.
There's one. Nice.
Tracer?
Tracer, hurry. Is it dead? Dead though. No, thank you.
Yo, just kill the Sig, no shift.
Sig.
Here. Nice. Got the Twitch in there and everything. Dude, our Zen was nasty. I gotta see this guy. The kick, bro. His kicks were disgusting. Yeah, I definitely didn't need my ults there, but I thought we weren't gonna kill anything else. And our newer Zen was deep, so I tried. But it worked out. We won. So that's huge. It's huge. Nice.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Put them in the ground.
Double kill.
I will give you shelter.
Double. Triple kill.
What a pity. Shipwrecked.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Devour them.
Wait, that hits their head still? Oh, it's like half body, half head.
Tossed upon the waves.
Triple kill.
I think it's so stupid you could cancel his ult. But I guess it makes sense if like the fight's over and you want to go to long range, or even just use your shield to help the team. But I want to try something. Does it give you your cooldowns back? So like if I don't know if I tried this.
Double kill.
So like let's say I do a little shield, right? I use Rom ult. I cancel Rom. Okay. No, my shield's still on cooldown. That would be crazy though. Pressure and double shields. 1000 HP shields. Crazy. They should make a character in the game who can copy abilities. Like, not like Echo. But like, one of their abilities is literally just to use somebody on the other team's ability. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be such a like weird thing. It'd be sick.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Some Rom. Trying my most to practice Ramattra as much as I can.
I will have Olympus at any cost. This should be interesting.
Win these.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ana Kiriko's always interesting.
Hey,
Could be good.
Oh, you want to go chill.
Oh, hi. I can't even see the bar. What's your half?
I just know regular. Okay, sure. Need help on foot.
Kiriko.
Kiriko one. Oh my god, he's supposed to.
Yo, Sig has no heals.
Just go Sig and win.
Can't see him.
Oh, I got a shield up though. It's like I get you can't see him, but we walk on Sig, we win.
Far one.
I return from the depths.
Look at that. Oh, imagine I got her off the map. Yeah, not good. We're just dying to spam.
Surely their Sig isn't this far pushed up, right? Anybody?
Well, let's go. Just go right fast. Don't gotta worry about him if you can't rotate. They have no cleanse, I think. What are you doing? No rock on Sig. Sig one.
Sig.
One. It works.
This far is like looking up.
Welcome to good Faras.
He was so fucking high in the
She's
air.
got ult though here. We gotta be careful.
There he is.
They're on Hog now.
Throw.
Help me.
Throw one. Fucking gone again.
Trying to live. It's like I literally can't come out of that or else I'm dead. Ana being dead was kind of a throw. Ana dead again.
Dude, how did she get so high?
Just use the fucking environment.
Yeah, like. What
Okay,
if you
Mercy's
stick out
dead, that's huge.
He's gonna be a bridge.
Yo, Hog.
Ana's one behind you. Hog can die, Hog can die. Hog.
Can't peek.
The fact I didn't get nanoed there kind of just makes me sad.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Keep touching if we can. Wait, I'm just curious, why did we nano Soldier?
See what I can see.
Okay, that just sucks, I guess. If we nano me, I live and we win. It's like so annoying. We're on Ana, we get one nano the whole game. Whole game.
Right or wrong, I'm gonna finish this war.
Get one nano the whole game.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round.
Stupid.
two. Capture the objective.
Don't be down. We still got this.
Zar.
Let's kick this off. Be purified.
Suzu. That's bad. Not good for the economy.
And where? I hear it now.
That's what I'm saying. Mercy one.
Probably close to Bob. Or at least like 50.
Where's Coast again?
How about
I
great?
need care.
I'm walking hard.
iPhone.
Ana's blind.
Alright, one up there.
Oh, damn.
He's getting a buff too, right?
Yeah, cream that what?
Oh, bro, I'm about to.
Nice shots, bro. Bar going top.
I have a 74 weapon accuracy right now.
We're going up top. Top left.
I'm gonna hide in this ferret. Can I get some heals?
Okay, Zar's full charge.
Which one?
Just gets burned so fast.
Nails are just.
We had to take that opportunity to go on their backline, but our backline's just so immobile.
Hello. How's it going? Was that all?
Got raw mods here. They still have grab.
They have a lot, right? They have grab too. They have barrage too as well, right? I got for barrage. Step up.
We may grab still. Like this, she's dead. Nice. Alright, they still. Wait, Ana, what the fuck?
She's like right around the corner. Omega.
It's on Mega. She's going in our spawn.
It's on Mega.
Stagger, bro. she doing?
Nice.
Oh.
What? Oh, touching point. They still have grabs, so. Oh no, wait, they're on sick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nice.
Yo, Kiri.
Oh my. There's only 2 of you alive. You gotta respawn. Is this still winnable?
Oh, they're down 3.
Just 2 of them. Yeah, it's just Echo Ana. Oh my god.
My god.
It's Ana now.
Oh,
See you later,
fuck.
buddy.
Oh shit.
That shot on Echo was just disgusting, though.
Oh, you saw that shot?
Yeah. They use sleep. We could just beat High Noon, I think, right? Just walk with our High Noon. We don't even need to. They're on ball now, too.
You just. Can you speed up?
Can do one.
Just going to point.
Pretty low. Nice. Someone kill Ana maybe? It's kind of pretty cool.
No sleep. Every time I walk out her, slept. I gotta switch ball, bro. I don't get it. How the fuck are we getting booped?
Can you get?
Do we got touch?
Ana.
Yeah. Wait, get next. Or sure go.
Ball one. Oh, you still. He was so low, and then all of a sudden he's full HP. I just saw understand.
Such a shitty game to lose to, bro. I had ball, Zarya. Literally anything but what's good right now, so that sucks. Oops, like 8 times though. Like he literally got like 5. Okay, probably like 4 or 5 kills on characters that should never die.
Snap your W2 and file Fed and.
Oh, we got a game.
Now entering King's Row.
Simple tax.
King's Row.
I will have Olympus at any cost. Hello. I do not fight for myself. I never have.
Spawn trick Moira. Good looking hours we got.
This is London, huh? I've seen fancier.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Young. Bro. You. She's DPSing, bro. It's like I'm low for so long. But instead of, like, literally, if I make space, I'm the win con. But I just didn't even get Suzu or like, heals or anything, bro. Just stupid. Our Widow couldn't do anything else, bro. Got like fucking 6 picks. So annoying. How the fuck did I not break that trap? Build Tracer behind. That was a good ass coalescence. Bro, this Kiriko, I swear to God.
That shit away from me.
Oh my God.
Never
Never
there.
away from me, big dog. Deal with that.
It's okay. We have Ram out.
Looking for. Oh, great.
This hog doesn't die, I
He's still
guess.
here in his little cord.
Wait. Tracer on a recall.
Tracer. Never mind. I need you.
I'm walking on the team while Hog's over there. I'm going right now. I am. Fuck, dude. How many things are they gonna use? Not even worth to have Ramattra ult. Oh, it's not even worth. It's just not worth.
Interesting.
Here we go.
It's like, dude, this Kiriko's always like 2 seconds late, I swear. Nice.
You're all good. You're all good.
Fucking god.
Nice. They're all low.
Just gonna read.
All low.
Oh. If he kicked me all the way into the pit, I would have been so pissed.
Watch here.
Play this corner.
It's a good ass full spawn from them, bro.
I'll call out of them.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
So on. Bro, I swear to God.
Just carry, go. Just carry.
Fucking Zen Discords, bro. Doing so like the Zen is so good.
Come here. I can heal you.
Can you go monkey for this call? Against this call?
Here.
What?
You can go monkey against this call.
I mean, I'm already out. I don't know if I could go back. If I go back, I give up all the space.
Genji top
On my next stuff, I'll go monkey.
Genji low, Genji. Right shot.
Genji, right room. No, don't TP Kiriko. Don't have monkey, you said?
Up horizon.
You almost have Orisa.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do whatever you want.
Just stay Orisa, it's fine.
Kill Orisa. Yeah, if you die, you just swap. You don't have to swap now. Up horizon. Push.
I know, I'm going.
Oh.
Bro. Just do it next time I walk.
Nice.
60 seconds remaining.
Surrender to my will. Pass into the iris.
I skill.
Just keep me alive.
Just because.
I got Zen!
Almost fell off. I was scary as fuck, bro.
What's up?
Almost fell off the map, bro. Dash on that Genji almost slid off the map.
Oh.
I have Kitsune last fight.
Okay. Kitsune at the corner, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, wait them to touch point and Kitsune. Don't Kitsune too early.
Break Sig Shield.
Push.
Genji on card. Only Moira.
Ah. This sucks. Okay, we push it better.
Winnable.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
This Kiriko be trying to pump out so much damage.
Bothersome. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I like a Moira who communicates, okay? This is new to me. I'm not staying D.Va, by the way. I just want to see what they have. If they peek.
You claim you are skilled. That remains to be seen.
What's that? You're hiding so far in the backline, I could barely hear you!
I don't mind you play Orisa on the attack. Just play slow and keep our Widow alive.
As cheery as
he can kill everyone.
Significant.
On Orisa?
5,
No, whatever you want, but
3, 2, 1.
I think Ramachis. If they're playing Sig, Ramachis get into it.
let's see what they have. They have Widow.
Shoot monkey, shoot
They
monkey.
have Monkey.
I'm walking, they have no
Push
bubble.
forward.
Break bubble.
Okay.
Junkrat hotel's still.
Monkey.
Monkey, one shot.
No Suzu.
Junkrat.
And one shot. Right. Play pawn. Don't go in. Just play pop.
Break bubble, break bubble, break bubble.
Are you here?
Okay, walk on Zen. I'm walking on Zen. Zen dies, Zen dies. Please, please, Zen dies, please.
It's okay, it's okay.
Fuck, that Suzu was so good. She chucked that from miles away, bro.
Push. Push Taylor. Genji, one shot. Never mind.
I can Kitsune after.
Yeah. Go.
Do it.
I just have it almost. I don't have it.
Actually, we don't need it. It's fine. We don't need it.
Yeah.
Push Taylor. Never mind.
Genji.
Yeah, I got you.
Monkey's in hotel.
Help me though.
Kiriko no
We can
TP.
kill. Oh, Kiriko TP. Get out.
Monkey.
Kiriko top. We can kill.
I'm gonna walk out.
3 on pillow. We have Kitsune. We Kitsune on at the end of the point.
Come back to point.
Don't die, please.
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
We're not gonna die.
We have nothing to fucking execute. Nice. I'm gonna hold close.
Stay together. 3 on and fucking Kitsune on point.
Monkey above.
See the fucking monkey? Kitsune.
We got Zen. Kiri. Kiriko.
Okay.
Yo, Genji, I'm gonna toss my orb 1 point.
They just primal our way.
Genji.
Kill Genji.
Oh, we got it.
It's okay. Keiko low. I'm gonna heal you. Keiko. Once the monkey jump, I call out, okay? Never mind, we jump out. Heal, red. Hey, get out! Don't go inside.
I'm good, bro. I grabbed the mega. That's what I was doing.
Genji no dash. Genji low.
Yeah, monkey. Okay, I have my ult for last fight. But what do they have? We have to focus Kiriko.
They're gonna.
They have Blade. They have probably Trance.
They're probably gonna.
I'm holding close door.
They're on hog.
Hey, Reaper! Everybody Reaper right now!
Blade.
Genji.
Genji low.
Don't get off the pawn. They're gonna hook you off the pawn.
Genji.
One shot.
Kiri.
Genji low.
Dead.
Hog no hit.
No shot.
Hog one.
Not beaten yet.
Help me move the payload.
Chaser one. No re.
TP out.
Oh, they're on Bastion. Tracer.
I almost have Kitsune. Tracer on Mega.
Wait,
I've caught out soon.
Nice.
That's big.
No hook.
Okay.
Carry one. Nice, dude.
Hog one.
Tracer. Nice. Fuck, bro. That was so scary with the hog ult. It's just pinned in a corner.
Really low though. Kind of a troll.
3-3. Prepare to attack. Select your
Mantra is pretty fun.
forged in conflict.
No, never.
I hope they put up
Hello, Doom. Thank you.
I'm not going
you
Doom,
can go
bro.
Ram.
They're on Monkey.
You can go.
They're on Monkey.
You can go Ram and fucking out on pawn and get one pick.
I was just checking again, bro. I'm not going Doom.
4, 3, 2.
Just stay Ram and fucking out on pawn.
Monkey right side. If he uses bubble, break the bubble and I'm going in.
No.
Oh no, wait. What? How do I mix that? Two big dudes. I'm all good over here. I'm all good. I'm all good.
Come here.
Yeah, May does.
Come here. May no food.
Quick.
Hard no heals.
I think we can see that.
Nice, guys. Good game. Nice, GG's. Big games. Big games for the economy. That's what we like to see.
Play of the game.
Dude, I am not gonna lie, this guy is pretty good at Moira. He makes it work.
Surrender to my will.
Nasty, bro. Nasty.
Your end is within my.
No, Moira was actually dirty. Moira was dirty. Alright, we need one more game. Let's win this last game. We'll call it a stream. On the rank update. Probably my last rank update of the season. Have I been taking dubs though? How many games? Oh, 61% win rate on Hog. Oh, you see that? You see that? What's my Ramattra win rate though? Let's see this. 57, y'all.
On October 15th, 2022, officers were on foot patrol when they observed a male subject standing in front of a bar in La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Dude, La Crosse,
Police were
Wisconsin is like
familiar with
half
the male
these
from prior
videos.
contacts.
It's a
They
fucked
knew he had
area.
a suspended driving status, as well as a bond condition to not be in any bars or taverns. The male was identified as 27-year-old Larry Baldwin Jr. As the officers were near Larry's vehicle, they observed him get into the driver's seat and leave.
Running off the apartment building and was caught by like 3.
Allie, stop that music.
By Larry.
What a goober. What a goober. It's like they have all your info, bud. They're coming right to your house.
Start your new adventure in Hogwarts.
I gotta get Hogwarts.
Stop.
Game looks
Stop.
so good.
Stop. Stop right now. Stop. He's leaving out that.
And walking away. They saw several people screaming and yelling outside. They also recognized Larry, and another male began walking away.
Arrest me.
What for?
I don't know. Ask the guy who's recording me for no reason.
No. You're standing out in public.
For what though? What are you looking for him for?
Yeah, bitch, shut up. Standing out in public. It's all good for people to record you.
Why are you walking towards him? Like I'm the one who was talking, not them.
I'm not Officer Graves.
Due to Larry having pending felony charges from the last few weeks, they approached him.
Come talk to me for a second. We got a call here at the Old South about you guys yelling at someone and...
I'm not yelling at nobody. I'm not in my business.
Okay. Larry, I gotta talk to you, man.
That's not even my name, bro.
Come over here right now. You're being detained. You're being detained.
For what?
I gotta talk to you.
For what, bro?
Come here.
Larry fucked up.
Come here.
Oh, this officer's quick. Oh no. Larry juked himself. Larry fucked up.
Get on the ground. Hey.
Oh no.
Get on the ground now.
The only one who loses, bro. The only one who like Larry had a clear escape twice. Larry fell over like 6 times. Poor Larry. No way he does it again, right?
Justin, he's running off the 5th. White shirt, black pants.
As the officers pursued him on foot, Larry ran back to his vehicle and got into the driver's seat.
Stop! Stop, Larry!
Can any of you answer that? Why are you targeting him? No, he does not have. You guys have solved that. He has no warrants. He has nothing. Why the are you guys attacking him? I'm the reason you guys got called because he was recording me.
He has
okay, nothing to do with that. What the
Jesus.
wrong with you guys?
Jesus.
Arrest me, please. Because what the is that? I'm just saying. What the yo?
Sounds like he had warrants.
He didn't though.
We have felony charges on him.
For what?
I don't know.
Multiple incidents.
For what? Can you guys list any felony charges before you attack another
Felony
person?
flee and second-degree reckless.
Okay, now it is.
Safety.
No, answer what?
Ball
Can you? Okay, please. I'm not trying to be a psycho. I'm just saying. Can you guys please tell me why you attacked that male? Out of all the situation, you guys come here and you attack him for what?
We're not going to talk to you.
You're not? For what?
75 status.
You're not gonna talk to me?
I'm not gonna sound like a psychopath, but I'm gonna sound like a psychopath. That was her.
We have charges on him.
You guys literally got called because that guy was recording me.
You fucked up for calling.
Yeah.
Dude started saying this.
Yep. We heard that's why we were here. Is he was recording, so she called us.
Recording people. Recording.
Yep.
That's one. That's a violation.
70-35.
It's not though.
But at the same time, you're violating somebody's privacy recording.
But you're out in a public space.
Yeah.
There's no law against it. There's no law
I
against
understand
it.
that.
We couldn't do anything about it. But we could just tell him to stop.
When they asked him to stop, kept on, then
Arriving at Coliseo.
Push map to end it. Let's win
Prepare
this.
for battle.
We win these.
Select your hero.
Me and Alnax going at it. Yep, he was my Curie from last game. I want that Junker Queen skin so bad, but I'm not paying for it.
I will have Olympus at any cost.
Junker Queen skin is fire. The Zeus one.
Your miscalculations will cost you everything.
Hello.
E aí? Heel to this beat.
A sniper is nearby. Take cover.
Can we flank their Widow?
Behind, there's a Kiriko and a Tracer.
Okay, that's not good. Got her. Who's on? Oh shit. He's right back. What's the one?
There's something.
So no cooldowns.
I need help. There's just one.
Yeah, our Kiriko being down is sus, but I think Arissa dies. She's like the one character who can get out of a lot of situations, but even last game he got.
She does.
We are moving.
That guy is a
Big
bit
stagger.
of a-
He's probably gonna be like mainly flanking against Widow. Air bridge.
Oh, Arissa, no cooldowns. That came out so late, bro.
We need the robot back.
Those, you win those. You guys can back up, we can go back in with Ramattra ults.
Understood.
Oh, Widow, you're alone. The Tracer's coming behind right now. Okay. Oh, never mind. I'm pushing
Nice,
with
Ram.
I'm just getting.
Yeah, they left her. I can get soon.
Orisa, burn Orisa.
Oh my god, I missed it.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I tried staying.
It was just barely late.
Did Suzus come out late? That's what I realized from last game too.
We win this. Oh, the Widow's back.
In the long run, we do not. We gotta kite back.
Oh.
That's big, but still just live. Your lives are more important right now.
The Widow's looking for you, yeah.
They have no tank on point though. How, like, I have the cooldown off white.
So I could change Orisa. I'll go Orisa here. They definitely bully some kids on Orisa, so. Nice shots.
There's a cure. Oh, watch out, Orisa, I can't see you.
I got Kyrie. Yeah.
Watch out, the Widow might be peeking.
She does.
I'm gonna hit the play.
Speared it twice. They have Orisa ults, we're gonna need to kite that.
Joseph, kill Orisa. They have no lap.
Chaser.
No fucking way. I couldn't dodge because I jumped as soon as you threw it.
Nice. Push it for good spawns and then probably back bottom left.
Oh, he's 1 HP. I
Just so we gotta go soon.
Yeah, you guys gotta get out. Stop for a sec.
Gone now.
Yeah, I tried to equalize it. But...
We're all here except for Widow.
Use the Orisa ult and ults.
Wait, play this corner. When they cross us right here, I'll. No, nothing. Sorry, no bubbles, no bubbles.
Mercy. I didn't want us staggering again, so I just decided to ult. Widow spawn? Widow low? Yeah, I'm going Chaser, It's okay. Wait, they're on Monkey.
They have side.
Care bubble. Bap, everybody bap. Bap one. Widow in the window. Do not peek the window if you don't have to. Tracer one. No re.
Tracer one.
Monkey.
I got Tracer. Watch out, Orisa. I'm on cart.
Monkey.
You're in bubble.
Oh my
Okay, we're just gonna jump out this window when we need to.
You have no Kiriko right now. Again, you can come back a bit.
No, we'll just get out. We're already down one, and they have a lot more ults than we do. On Ana too. Alright, I'm backing out Lucio. Got Tracer. Wait, Widow, what the fuck? Monkey, he is primal, but I got you, Lucio. I got you.
No sleep.
Nice. One. Here, Widow.
Widow's on bridge. I can.
No sleep.
Oh, yeah, right side. Oh, I just pinged it. I literally just pinged it. Fuck.
I have Kitsune, but I don't think I'll...
Widow one? No grapple, Widow. I'm backing out. Oh, what timing. I think we just give, bro. We're up huge. We have all these fights to take.
Wait, we killed Ana.
I don't know. Just chill with me. Just stack our ults for last fight. We don't use anything until last fight. We don't need to use anything until last fight.
Don't peek.
Yo, shoot monkey.
Watch out. I know Susan.
Keep knocking. Yeah, I died. Oh! Going to last fight with Sights, Kiriko ult, and Ursa ult. It's big.
Shit's fun.
What up, main bridge? Tracer left room.
Widow's still hard peeking in.
Lucio's taking care of it.
He's off high ground. What a low.
Tracer's still in back line.
Ana no sleep.
I got off.
Mercy.
They have no supports.
Widow one.
Is crazy. What rank? Oh, I'm on the cusp. Do I play one more just to get GM? I'll see. How much time? 18 hours. 7 games in 18 hours. Alright, we'll figure it out.